Welcome to the Puzzler's Paradise with me, with the Grandmaster Dariusz Swiercz. So let's see until some people show up in the chat, and here we're gonna be solving puzzles for next hour or something like that. So here is the first puzzle. I hope you guys can see it.
I'm not seeing you live on Twitch. Can you just check the OBS thing real quick?
I mean, it says like YouTube or something.
Oh, it's on YouTube. I'm done.
I'm supposed to be on Twitch.
You're good.
Alright. Alright, 5 viewers. Good. Welcome, guys. So, it's Puzzler's Paradise. So here's the first position, and black is to play. And if you guys have suggestions, feel free to say something in chat. We'll go from the simpler ones to more advanced, but this is, let's say, pretty simple, I think, position. So black is to play. It's black to play. Hello, rational function test. It's black to play, and black to play and win, basically, like some material. Whenever it's like the board is flipped, it means the one. Yeah, knight takes before, AB, queen takes before, and on c5 hangs. Yeah, that's good. Good job. It's pretty simple. Just wanted to start with easier ones. So I'm gonna put the next position right now. Let me just get to chess base. Yeah, Attila, knight takes before, a takes before, queen takes before. It's the solution. I'll move it here. Knight takes before. Takes, queen takes before, and let's say king f1, and rook takes c5, for instance. It's just winning for black. So this is the solution. And so let's put another position. I'll clear the board. Again, it will be not so difficult, but like, you know, we need to start somewhere. Like this. Yep. Okay, white to play. Alright, so this is the position. It is right now white to play. Hi, cool. So it is white to play right now. It's really nice tactical idea, quite typical, but like, you know, first puzzles will be easier. Yeah, knight g5, that's it. Your guys are so good. Maybe I should start giving like some more difficult stuff. Hold on a second. Yeah, knight g5, bishop takes b7. That's it. Knight g5 takes, bishop takes b7. Wins on the spot. Good. Alright, so let's do something more challenging because this is very easy for you. Let's do, for instance, this one. Let me just put new one. Clear board, and it is like this. King, rook. It'll be a little bit more tricky, but like, you know, slowly getting to more challenging stuff. And this is black to play, obviously. Alright, black to play. I'll just flip it. Mike from Red Letter Media. I don't know who Mike from Red Middle Media is. 2300, 2200. Alright, so okay, like we got 22, 2300s, then I'll put some more challenging stuff. Okay, but first, for instance, this one. Black to play. And what rook takes f6? Wait. Yeah, bishop d8, king f. Yeah, okay, king f. You got it? Good. No, this is too easy for you guys. I didn't know what to expect because the first time doing it, but like right now, as I see, I have to put some really challenging stuff here because some really strong players in the chat. So let's, yeah, this is this. Sorry, king h7, obviously. This is it. Black wins, and let's put something else this time, something more challenging. For instance, I think I have to grow really challenging, like, because it was like section for easier ones. Okay, this could be a little bit more difficult, still fairly easy, but if you guys see it like in 5 seconds again, then definitely I'm going to, like, you know, harder ones. Alright, black to play. Oh. Yeah, black to play. Yeah, okay, this is so easy for you guys. No way I'm gonna keep doing this. Yeah. You guys are right. Queen h3. And mate, good. let's do something. Let's do this one. Maybe this will be a little bit more challenging. d4, pawn d4, rook g3, rook on d1, pawn on a2, queen g4, king g1, bishop here. King g8, queen d5, 97. Alright, white to move. Okay, white to move. I'll start looking meantime for the more challenging ones, because your guy's so strong. What happens here? Hello, Michał Pawlak. Thank you for greetings from Poland. Bishop e7? What about bishop e7? Rook takes e7. Oh, come on, guys. Bishop d8, obviously. Yeah, bishop d8, that's it. Yeah. That's basically it. Oh. That was weird. It should be... Queen should... As far as I know, queen takes g8 is not possible. Anyway. Let's go with the next puzzle. Next one will be this. King g1. Let's see how quickly you guys can see this one. Rooks 43, bishop f6, queen g2. All right. White to play. Yeah, queen j, the previous one would make it much easier, yeah. Can you guys solve this one as quickly as previous ones? Yeah, you can. Good. Yep, that's true. Queen g6. Okay, I have to go even harder, I guess. Bishop g8. And either bishop g6 or h takes g6, mate. Damn, your guys are really good. Alright, let's do then this one. To clear board, it will be king on g. Okay, pawns here. b75, king g8, rooks b5 c4, a3 b3. I apologize that some of the puzzles I'm giving are easier, or very easy for some of you guys, but I just don't know who's in the audience. That's why I'm kind of like trying to gauge by, you know, giving, you know, at first easier puzzles and then like slowly going the level up. So this is the position. Black to play. Blindfold puzzles, lol. I don't know how blindfold puzzle will work here on the stream. What about this one? G5 and what? H takes G5? Okay, so I see two propositions here. Either rook takes c2 and g5, or g5 immediately. Also there's f5. I don't know, what about f5? But like, so rook takes c2 or g5. So what do you guys think is better? Alright, so another suggestion, rook takes d4 and g5. So it's definitely not rook takes g4 and g5. This I can tell immediately, because just giving up the exchange for no sort of reason. But yeah, the question is whether g5 or rook takes c2, because both of them sort of make sense. G5 first. That's and after h takes g5. Okay, I'll move it. G5, h takes g5, and what now? Yeah, h4. Yeah, that's it. Basically, h4 it just wins. So that's the idea. But what bishop f6 here? I mean, honestly, this is already doesn't really matter, because to be honest, anything is just really good for black. It's just kind of like it was a game between Benjamin Bog and Eltash Safarli, and it was g takes h4 in the game, bishop takes, and position is just winning. Yeah, and here just rook b6 was winning. For instance, there's not like, you know, puzzle, you know, position, so just kind of like doesn't make sense to you know, give it to solve. But rook b6 is just winning. So yeah, but the main idea was to find g5 immediately, because if takes on c2, and this g5, then suddenly king d2, I think. If I'm right, because this rook is trapped on b5. That's the big point. Yeah, like we can take on g4, h4, but then king just comes to the king side, and like I'm not sure whether it's winning. For instance. So okay, so it's just one of the positions, but yes. But anyway, it was good. g5 was the most important thing I wanted you guys to find. And right now, I will put position from game of Hikaru Nakamura from Gibraltar 2016. Bishop c3, bishop f1, rook d1, rook c1, queen c2, king g, king, come on, king g1, pawns a4, b7, c6, d5, f5, g7, h7, bishop f7, rook f8, knight d8, king h8, rook a8, and queen on c5. And it is white to play. And I would like you guys to give the entire line, not just the first move, but like the entire line in the comment, in chat. Hello, Aditya. So I would like you guys to say the entire line, not just first move, because it seems like, to me at least, pretty obvious, the first move. Okay, I see that you know, e6 and threatening bishop g7 is the idea, but like I would ask you guys to say the entire line, what, because black's defense and so on, because it's not like so obvious. All right, that's the thing. e6 and what? What is black's defense? e6, knight e6, queen f5. Queen f5 is not a move, but what Attila said: e6, knight takes e6, bishop g7, king takes g7, I assume, and queen b2 is the solution. Yes. So I'll just show. But it's a little bit trickier, as I was asking for the entire line, not just like one move e6, threatening bishop takes g7, because it's just, you know, that's very natural. But let's say e6, knight takes e6, bishop takes g7, and right now, of course, if king g8, we can at least take. Oh, what's wrong with this chess base? Knight takes c5, bishop takes f8, just wins. And the thing is that after bishop takes g7, king takes g7, queen b2. That's the main point that had to be found, and now there is no way of stopping the queen from, you know, rook takes c5. Just black white is winning. So yeah, that's a solution. Yes, exactly, Stanislav Karpov. That's exactly the solution. Queen b2. So yeah, good. But that's why I was asking for the entire line, because knight d6 is the better defense, much better defense than bishop takes e6. Alright, so let's go with next one. And which one to put? Maybe this one, again Hikaru Nakamura. King g1. not pawn on g8, obviously. Bishop here, knight c2, rook b1, queen f2, this is the position. I think so, and white to play. Alright, so white to play here. Hi Subha. Are they hard? Well, like we have someone, like some people in the chat are like 22 to 2300s, and like the other puzzles like are like many of those puzzles are very very simple for them, so I just don't know what level of puzzles should I be giving. Like that's why I started like with very simple ones, and right now like we are going a little bit. I mean, I'm not setting up anything. Yeah, I guess I can't, so sorry about that. But yeah, but this is the position, and from Hikaru's game against Jeffrey Young from 2016 US Championships. Let's see if you guys can see this one. Rational function test, rook c1. Oh, come on, man. Would I be asking for in puzzle, you know, Puzzler's Paradise for move like rook c1? It's not like puzzle like solution sort of. So no, it's not rook c1. But yeah, Mickey D, knight takes d4, and if bishop b1, then knight f5. Yes. What about knight takes, and then basically that's game over. But what about knight takes d4, c takes d4? Knight takes d4, bishop b1, bishop takes b1, knight f5. Yes, knight h6. Yes. What about? Knight takes d4, cd. Yes, exactly, Stanislav Karpov. Bishop takes d4, e5, rook e1. Yeah, that's the solution. Yeah, so if you guys don't follow with the solution, I will just quickly show it on the board. Knight takes d4 is the move. If bishop b1, knight f5, and if queen moves no matter what, no matter where, knight h6 basically wins. So possibly the best defense is bishop takes f5, but bishop takes h7 is just winning a queen, so it's just completely winning position. And if c takes d4, then bishop takes d4, e5, and rook e1 hitting this bishop on e4. So if e takes d4, the rook takes d4 just wins. So this is the solution. Let me put something else right now. But I think we are getting to a little bit more complicated stuff. So at least you guys are basically have to think about, not like it's like 5 seconds the solution. So that's good. And let's do right now maybe let me choose something more difficult. No, this is maybe this. Yeah, let's do this one. White, I have to set the board. white to move. So this is the position, white to move. From the puzzle chess book, if I can put it like this. I got lots of them. It's like greatest 550 puzzles of like 2016, 551. Okay. So, what do you guys think about this one? Okay, it takes f6 and king takes d6. Terminal, you say the queen ends with bishop b4. Can you say the exact line we're talking about? Because I'm a little bit confused. Not sure if I understand what you mean. All right, I think Stanislav Karpov, what you are saying is what Terminal also had in mind. So basically, takes. Yes, okay, this line. What about it takes f6, king takes d6, f takes g7, rook c8, bishop b4, and king e6. And bishop f8, king f7. How about that? Yes, but that's what I'm saying. E takes f6, king takes d6, f takes g7, rook c8, bishop b4, king e6, bishop f8, king f7. To Michał Pawlak, to Muhammad Tita, Patata Pixelada. All of you guys are saying this line, and this is my response to this. After bishop b4 check, I go king e6, bishop f8, king f7. And I stop the pawn, and I presumably even win with black. Unless I'm missing something. Good for you if you can like make it work somehow for white, but like not that I can see at least. Tough one, right? Isn't it? Rook d5? Knight takes d5? Yeah. You got it, guys, but it took some time. Rook d4, yeah, that's the solution. Rook d4. And Yeah, rook d4, that's the solution, rook d4. So it wasn't so easy. Rook takes d4 and now he takes f6. And this is winning, obviously. And there is no way black can do anything here. Simply because, you know, both rook and c4 and knight of f6 is hanging. So it was tricky. I'm glad that finally I found something that you had like find some puzzle that you at least you were struggling with here. But anyway, good that you found this rook d4. Yeah, exactly, hitting the rook and attacking the knight. Yeah, it was tricky. Yeah, rook d4 is a really nice move, I think. So yeah, let's put another one. I'll just show if for people who hasn't kind of like figure out what was the problem with the e takes f6. I'll just put it on the board either way. King takes d6, takes on g7, rook c8 only move, bishop b4, and many people were suggesting that this is the winning line because bishop comes to f8 and basically cuts the rook out of the 8th rank, and that's basically it. And here basically ended calculation. But the thing is that king e6, bishop f8, and king f7. I catch the pawn with my king, and I'm left out with the exchange, being exchanged up with black, and most likely it's just winning for black. So that was basically initial suggestion, but that's why it doesn't work. All right, let's go with the next one. The next one will be something like this. Let me just clear the board. I'm still a little bit debating which one to put. I think I'll put this one. All right. Rook here. Queen on h5, pawns a3, c3, g2, h3, king on h1, pawns d5, e6, g7, h7, queen d3, rooks e8 and b1, king on g8, and it's white to move. This position, white to move. Probably a little bit easier than the previous one, but still, let's see how you guys do it. Okay, but like I would like the entire line. If you guys calculate this, I would like the entire line. Because, you know, it's easy to throw in moves like rook g7, rook f8, or any move or whatever, but like it's different when you have to actually decide if you play a game. You need to basically calculate. So patata pixelada, it could be rook g7, but I just need you to say the entire line till the end, basically, or until let's say it's clear, because you know. This one requires lots of precision. So this small hint requires lots of precision, so I will not accept solutions like rook takes g7, that's it. This requires lots of precision here. And considering how good you guys are, you guys can do it, I believe. And if you can, then that will be the first one that you couldn't do. If you struggle, I will show you the solution and we'll go to the maybe easier one. Okay, rook takes g7, king takes g7, rook f7. What? Oh, queen f7 you mean, king h6. Okay, first of all, terminal. The problem, the rational function test as well. After queen f6, do I have to go king h5? Do I have maybe something else? Because it will be too easy to kind of like, I don't know. Wouldn't be too easy for a puzzle to just, you know, after queen f6, king h5, g4 mate? Do you guys think that it will be so easy? It's not so easy anymore. The first puzzle were so easy, but like right now it's getting a little bit more difficult. So what's the problem with queen f6? What can I play with black? Because yes, it is rook takes g7. That's true, but you guys need to calculate because there are lots of traps on the way. Yep, queen f6, queen g6. Yes, exactly. And black is fine because then probably you have to take on g6 and then rook takes b1, and this is basically basically it's some drawish endgame, let's say. Maybe still white has some chance, but should be draw with correct play. In the first position, rook f7 to f3 with a lot of threats. Mohammed Tita, the thing is after rook takes f3 that I can play rook takes f1, for instance, with check. And I'm getting my threats faster. But coming back to this line, with yes, rook takes g7, king takes g7, queen f7, king h6, and queen f6 is queen g6. Therefore, we go queen f4. Queen f4, and what next? What happens next? Because queen f4 is correct. Let's say after queen f4, I go king h5, let's say. Because is it over already, or there are still some moves to be played? Okay, there are so many things in chat going on. Let me read. Queen h6, queen 4, okay, but the thing is, I don't go king g7, but I go king h5. Rational function test after king h4. Okay, king h5, g4, king h4, queen f2. I don't need to play king g5 the first and foremost. I don't need to play king g5. I have other moves like queen g3, for instance, is one move, and second move I think I have is king takes h3, which after which I don't really see anything for white. But okay, you know, guys, maybe I will just put it on the board because it will be maybe easier for people who don't follow up with this. So rook takes g7 we are talking about, king takes g7, queen f7, king h6, queen f4, because queen f6 is queen g6. Queen f6 doesn't work because of queen g6. This is what we said initially. So queen f4 is a very important move. And right now we are discussing king h5, and this is the position that we are talking about right now. king h5, g4, king h4, queen f2 is not a mate. I said I have different moves in mind, possible. King h4, queen f6 again. Then queen f6, and I can play. I don't know. King takes h3. What's the problem with that? Don't forget you are pinned on the first rank. Yes, g4, king g6, queen f6 is mate. That's true, but like after g4, I definitely go king h4. You know, guys, there is something called like candidate moves, and in this position, you are only considering just one move in this position, g4. Do you have maybe some other possibilities? Terminoid, no, your solution is not correct. Oh wait, Terminoid. Yeah. Oh, okay. I missed your message. Yeah. King h5, queen g4 is you're right. Queen g4. Yes. Yes. Queen g4. Yeah. Sorry, I missed your comment. Queen g4, king h6, queen h4, king g7, queen f6. Yes, that's the solution. That's true. Yeah. So queen g4 here is the move because g4 is a mistake simply because king h4. And queen f6, and for instance I can even take here. I don't see any problem with that, unless I'm missing something, because you never can go rook f3. Oh, damn it. The g3 also you can't go. But like rook f3 then it's not possible because it's pinned on the first rank. So queen h6, let's say, or something, I don't know, king takes g4, and like black simply wins, just collects all the pawns, and there's at best maybe some perpetual if white can find. But I don't think so. But here, queen g4 is the solution. King h6, and this is what Terminal said, like here. And if king g6, there's queen f6, king h5, g4, mate. And after king g7, queen f7, queen f6, king g8, queen f7, king h8, queen e8, and this is just mating attack. This is just winning. Because this, for instance. Okay, this is mate, not here, sorry, queen f8 mate. And if king queen h6, basically you just can play even this. Now queen g6 is not good enough anymore, but I mean anything wins already. So but the idea was to find queen f4 and queen g4 here, because this was very tricky. So yeah, this was I think this was really nice one. Okay, let's go with the next one. The next one will be actually, it will be this one. Okay, this one will be very simple. I just was trying to recall because in the book I just kind of like remember one puzzle that I had in mind, and I wanted to quickly recall how it go. How was the position. So let's do this. Will be a little bit easier because there were two harder ones, so let's do right now a little bit easier one. No, not pawn here. Bishop here. King here. Alright, white to play. Yes, patata pistolata. You got it in different line, yeah. But that's the thing, that there are better, you know, very often there are you know, more kind of like better. There's always some, not always, but sometimes there's better defense than what you calculate. That's the entire point. You need to basically try to find, you know, best option for your opponent as well when you calculate, because not go for the, yeah, for the easiest, let's say, what you can calculate yourself and so on. So yeah, this is 96. Yeah, this I wanted just to recall, like, just because I recall this position and I really like it, so I just wanted to show 96. This was very simple one, but like anyway, just wanted to, because it, like I remembered it, so I just wanted to show it. If he takes queen h5 mate, obviously, and if queen moves somewhere, then basically knight c7. This is very nice puzzle. I really kind of like this position. So wanted to show it because I recalled it. It was a very simple one. Let's do right now. Maybe something also a little bit easier, because your guys actually no, that would not be. Let's see how you guys doing. How you guys will do it. This one or this one or this one. Okay, let's go with this one. Will be like not so easy, but not so difficult, I think. We will see. Okay, black b5 c6 pawns e4 h5 g7 f7. Knight on c4, queen on d5, rook on a2, king on g8, and white pawns before d5, before d4, e3, f2, g2, h3, king on f1, and bishop on e1, rook c1 and queen c3, and it's black to play. And this is the position. Yes, it's this position. So it's black to play. Yeah. Yeah, it was theoretical line that I looked at like 2012, I think. And it kind of like really got imprinted in my memory. So, alright, so this position, and black to play. So what do you guys think about this one? White, black to play, and I don't know. How black can put some pressure, more like that. Alright, rational function test, you're too good. Rook a3, rook takes e3, yes, that's the solution. Yes, last coning, yes, rook is rook a3, yes. And the idea is on the fork. The tactical idea that works here for white is basically this fork. For black, I mean, rook takes e3. And right now, you know, we just take the pawn and white cannot take because it's just knight d3 follows and that's it. So yeah, this is the solution. And another one, let's see how you guys do this one, because it's very sneaky position. Let's clear it. I got lots of puzzles. Knight d3, knight d5, bishop f1, king g1, king e1, I mean, rook h1, rook a1, queen d1, black a7, b7, c7, e5, f7, g6, h6, knight on e7, king on f8, rook on a8 and h8, bishop on g7 and c8, and queen on d8. And it's white to play, white to move. Yep. In the previous one, rook a3, rook takes e3, yes. What about this one? Yep, again, that's true. Knight b6. Yep, that's true. Knight b6. And yeah, that's the idea. A takes b6. I mean, like queen d1, rook d1 takes on b6, rook d8 mate. Yes, that's the thing. And probably, in my opinion, knight b6. Yes, Kai, that's true. And after knight b6, the black's best move is just bishop e6, and just give the exchange and try to survive this somehow. But nevertheless, is the what black is supposed to do here either way. Like, okay, so, whoa, what was that? What is this chess base? Knight b6. Yeah, this is the solution. And this is game actually Wojtaszek Iwańczuk from 2016. So in rapid and big, I think, or something like this. And I think bishop e6 is the best move, or bishop g4, but like just give the exchange here and try to save this somehow. But you know, no matter what, it's just exchange down. Black is just, you know, I mean, white is just winning here. So I think I will give you guys one more puzzle, and it will be it for today. So it will be this position. King on g1. Queen takes queen on d3, pawns. It's very entertaining puzzle, so I hope you guys will like it. And again, I need the entire line, not just like move or two moves, just entire line. And like this, yes, it's white to move. So here, white to move. So what do you guys think about this one? This is the last puzzle for today. So let's see if we can solve it. You should, because it's not so difficult, but like it's very entertaining and requires also a little bit of precision. So let's see how you guys are doing it. Okay, rational test function terminal say the same line. Rook e6 followed by Queen g6. Yes, this is one of the ideas, but first you need to take on h6, and this is what terminal and the rational function test were saying. So bishop h6 is the right move here. So basically, but there is one thing that I'm a little bit concerned about. Bishop takes h6, takes on h6, rook takes e6, takes on e6, or queen g6, king h8, queen h6, king g8, queen g6, king h8, knight g5, rook f1, king f1. Actually, no, this sounds right. I was just thinking that maybe, but I misread it, because I thought what you were saying, rational function test, that you were saying here, because this is a solution, yes, takes, rook e6, very nice, take queen g6 here, and I was thinking for a second that you were saying here knight g5, but I just misread in the chat, sorry about that, because here this is not good, because here black has queen e7, and suddenly black is okay. But the thing that what was correct and what you actually said in the chat is queen g6 here, king h8, and now knight g5. And yes, rook takes f1, king f1 wins, knight f7 next, and queen e7 for instance, the knight f7 as well, for instance. Also rook f7 probably wins. Yeah, both win. So yeah, this is the solution. And basically just has to give the queen, and rook queen takes f7. This is just winning. Yeah, but the thing is also the last thing I wanted to mention with this, that in this position after queen g6, king h8, you need to take on h6 first, because knight g5 is not possible, and you need to take this pawn on h6 in order to get the square for on g5 for the knight to launch, to kind of like add it to the attack. And but now first you need to play queen g6 and then knight g5, and this is the correct solution, and this is what terminal said as well. So it's very nice puzzle. This was game actually Ponomario Vangiue in actually Blitz, so it's really impressive that in Blitz he played it. But anyway, it was pretty nice and also simple relatively. So thank you guys, and that will be it for me for today, and I guess I will see you next time. Thank you for wishing me good luck in the US Championships. Hopefully it will not be postponed, it will be okay, and hopefully everything stays okay with the recent situation. Alright, thank you, and until next time, bye.